3 yellow car.
So, 1 minute, I'm getting situated in these points. I think this one's
4 green car. Good job.
Hello.
Three. Four.
Hello.
5. 6.
Alright, we're gonna fix this look together, shall we? So we're first gonna start off with, I know Lippy is normally the last thing we do. I'm gonna do it first. I'm using a metallic Lippy.
8.
You too, right? Yes, the lighting is so much better.
Hello.
9.
We're in my living room too, by the way. Right off of my lavatory, which is the kitchen. So, I like it too. Give me 1 second though, I have to do something really quick so I can see in the living room. My girls are sleeping, but it won't interrupt them. I'll be good. 1 minute. 1 more minute.
Green. Green. 2.
I have to go grab this controller too. Like I can kind of see everything going on. And I can control the TV so I can see your comments on another device. So 1 second. I'm just gonna stream it out to my TV. I love that I could do that too. Like I could literally have it on the TV and be on the video. Can't do that with Facebook. Right?
Green win.
Send myself to my television. Right here, 1 minute.
6. Yellow.
There's a lot of advantages that you can do with YouTube that you can't do
Blue.
with Facebook. Let's see. Right. 1 second. Scan myself real quick. That sounds weird, right? Like, if I want to listen to music, I can listen to music. But I like being able to see on the bigger screen. And his is set up right here. Mine's is set up over here. I literally have to look like this, but with his, I can sit right here and watch it. So. And like see your comments too. So like. So yeah, I like the platform a lot better. I'm just fixing this look. I previously did it earlier. It is raining like cats and dogs right now. That's crazy. Oh, he might have put his back on. I think that's what he did. Yeah, he put his back in. That's okay, I'll say it. That's okay, I just figured he's gonna text me. Because that's what he did. He ended up putting his on from my. So mine didn't keep on fluctuating to his. But, like, she was watching on TV. She's sleeping now, they're all bad, but the both of them are to sleep. Yeah, because a lot of times with YouTube, it's really good to have another device so you can read your comments as well. Here, I actually don't mind reading comments. Let me see if I can get one of those. Right? Yeah, it was pouring. That's crazy. See how awesome is that, right? Right. Love it. I'm a streamer too, so that like it just makes everything so much better. Like I go right from my game system and do my lives and stuff, you know. It makes like everything so much easier. And like I just couldn't do it anymore. Facebook has just been broken. It's just too much. So I see today this like was the last straw. Like I have someone trying to get at me that I used to be friends with, but she violated our friendship, and I just was like, I'm done with it, you know. Like I just don't want to deal with this person anymore. That's it. You know, it's nothing with anybody. I just want to be done with it. Oh, that's cool. Well, I'm glad I paid attention because I was like, I have so much fun in my lives, you know, like the story time moments. And today, some girl was trying to stop me from doing my story time, asking me all sorts of questions, and then being disrespectful and rude at the same time. How you want to call yourself talking about you want to sell for me, but then you turn around and like don't do anything but disrespect me, like sending me poopy emojis and all that crazy stuff. I was like, I can't do it anymore. I'm done, you know. And there was time Facebook would shut it down for like considering harassment because once a person sends more than 5 messages back to back and they haven't been responded one time, they normally get you for harassment. But nope, she she went in. I mean, there's like 30 or 40 messages before I got to reading her message. It was like someone sent her though. She didn't know me. I didn't know her. She's making stuff up, and I was like, oh my god, I can't do this. Then when she started talking about bugs, I'm like, you were talking the wrong one. For real. You got me twisted with someone you thought you knew. So I was not happy at all. Like, you don't do that stuff with someone's live. Not to mention my live is got. I was Then she's talking about the meal I was making. It didn't look good. I wasn't even making a meal. I was making freaking glitter. So how's that a meal? So I was like, she is special, like some type of special. And I wasn't feeding into none of that again. So I was like, I'm done. Like enough is enough. Sometimes you gotta put your foot down and be like, I'm not gonna deal with this anymore. And that's kind of what I like about Twitch and YouTube, because honestly, you can go in here and be like, okay, I'm not gonna tolerate with that. That's bye. You're gone. You're out of here. Keep it moving. I made all the messages live chat so that you can see all messages, even if they're not in the chat with me. Yeah, but the hard thing is like when you're a businesswoman, like and stuff. It was different. Like when I first started out with lives and stuff, I can like put people in their place and cuss them out. But now that you have PRs and you're PR yourself, you show some type of you know, respect about yourself. Show some type of dignity. So you just be like, you let it ride. I'll let this ride. It's okay, girl. No big deal. Do what you do. Say what you want to do. But like, I was just saying, like, what do you get out of it? Honestly, like, what do you get out of causing someone's life so much problems and hardship? Like, I just want to know what they get out of it. Absolutely, they're trolls. You got that one right, girl. For real. But yeah, these are the lashes that I sell. These are the little containers, things that we make for cases and our cases. I'm so impatient, guys. I hate waiting for stuff. I do. And then, like, if you get the two, when I had a deal going on for February, I actually was going with you get one of these trial with them with the two lashes, and they were going for, what was it, 2 for $7, 2 for $8, something like that. 2 for $7, 2 for $8, or 2 for $9. But it was like half off, so we were getting it for like 2 for $4.50. Then you get glitter. You can get glitter and stuff like that. Everything came in two. So if you're interested in glitters and stuff like that, just let me know. Like I said, on my other with Facebook, I really didn't sell on those channels. I really didn't want to, but like I have lashes like these, which you don't get this from no regular style boo boo. You have to order these, and I ordered them just like the way I wanted them. Thick, luscious ones, like I had on previously before I put the other ones on, before I put the glitter on the lashes. Do you see? And then the only ones that they didn't do right, and I feel like I'm gonna lose money on, but it kind of evens its score with these ones, are these ones. They're wispy ones. They are wispy, but they were supposed to be a bit thicker. You see how these ones are? You see how these ones are? They're supposed to be like in between these two together, but they kind of went too light with them. So I might have to double them just to make it be like I want them to be. These are the spider ones that they did for me, and I really like these ones. These are more ones like, I'll put gems across the top of them. Those thick ones, right? I love those thick ones too. They're like, the prices they vary for the type of style and make that they are. The thicker ones do go for like what are they? 2 for $8. Yep, 2 for $8. Because the sale's over. It used to be 2 for $9, but then it was like 2 for $4.50 because you got half off. I will be running another special too, like towards the end of this month. Once I get the rest of these orders out, I'll be running another special. But are you talking about these ones, or are you talking about these ones? Because they're both a little bit different. This one tends to be, what do you say? This one. This one's more dramatic, but they're thicker. These are, you see these ones? These are more your bold. They're more considered bold. These are ones that are considered dramatic. I got 120 of them coming to my door soon. Soon and very soon, hopefully. They've been taking a long time. The whole sheet. Well, there's 10 pair, right? Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 pair. Well, she got them all, like this whole sheet of them. This whole sheet. And I say I sell 2 for, let's just say, instead of doing 2 for 9, so I think 90 is pretty steep to have 10 lashes. Would 50 be fair? For the whole sheet. That's including shipping and handling. All my stuff includes shipping and handling unless your shipping happens to be more than $14. If it's more than $14, then I'm technically not making a profit. So I'd be like, oh, I'm not sure. But these ones, because I've been on someone's individual live, she gets some similar to these, but she sells each one of them $6.99. $6.99, and one of them she sells like $10 a pop. So if you got all 10 of them, it would be $100. So basically, I'm saving you 50%. So you think that's fair? Because I would go 50, shipping and handling and stuff. And if you really are serious, you want them, I'll put them away for you, and you just let me know when you're willing to get them, and I'll just be ready to. Do you want me to cut them up or just keep them like this and decorate around them? Because I have to, you gotta have to have my signature here. And I do what I do is a glitter graphic paper, so it's not gonna be no harm to them. Just be like into the glitter where you can see the lashes, and that's it. Just so it's like in something, I just don't ship it off just like this. But I have an envelope, I can slide it right in, put your address and everything on it. $50. Don't tell nobody I gave you that price. Because like if you think about it, because I sell them 2 at a time, it ends up being more like that if people get 2 at a time. So you make out a better deal when you get all of them like that. So just let me know though, and I will take them. Like I took them away already. Actually, I gotta take pictures of them because I don't think they have their thing in the back of them. If they don't anymore, there's another set of them that are coming, and they kind of have like little decals in the back of it, like it kind of explains what kind they are and stuff. These ones didn't. These ones were like made quite quickly for me. So I was like, I really need some lashes, and I don't want like 20 or 30 of them, because at first they sent me 25, and I was like, just to try them, see how I did, see how I profited, if I profited or not. So since I was like doing a special at that time, because we were doing giveaways and stuff, I didn't really prosper from the giveaways, but it was like I got my name out there, so that was good for me. It was good for business. But yeah, absolutely, I'll set them aside for you, because like lashes like that is not easy to come by, and I'd be fighting with the people that send us ours. We actually had switched companies, and we went with Prime so we could work out good shipping deals. So now we get pretty good shipping deals. Like we still pay arm and a leg, but it's not as much as we were paying. We were actually paying out of pocket. When we were going out of pocket, we were actually losing more money than we were actually getting. So now that we got it together with the shipping, I think it'll be much better and fluctuate, with time. A lot of times, like if people, like someone gets something and it's not even over $10, I'd be like, yo, you want me to throw in some glitter gels or something? Make it even 10 or something? Because it's not worth it to you or me for me to send it to you, because it's honestly, it doesn't weigh much of anything. So, and then the distance is the only thing that was the kicker for her, because she was in California. You know what I'm saying? And then we have one lives out in Alaska. Her stuff was like weight of nothing, almost nothing. So it was just the distance. It was like 12 and some change to send it to her, because it weighed nothing. Like the lashes really don't weigh a lot. Stuff like that. But like on Facebook, I didn't want to sell my products like that, because you just got so many trolls and so many different haters and so many everything. You just don't want to deal with that kind of stuff, And a lot of times when I'm in the kitchen, I'm really focused on doing what I'm doing in the kitchen instead of focusing on selling products. But since I'm in the living room and I'm here with everything around me, then I'm, it's like all good, But I do a kit too. My kit is like, it consists of, let me see, premium is for my partner, so that's already taken. I only had 2 spots for 2 kits, which is consists of 2 nice size glitters. I'd say I'll show the bag, but it's not gonna come in these bags anymore. It's gonna come in Ziploc baggies, but it's gonna come in 2, so you'll get 4. But it used to come in bags like this, full from the brim, from here to here, full of nothing but glitter. Okay, I'm doing what's called holographic glitter right now. I don't know if you're into that kind of stuff. And then, of course, it's the lip balms, but they're way bigger now. They're not small like this at all. They're like real big size. Like, I'm talking like a nice size container with a lid on it like that now. And it only went up a couple bucks. You know, they used to be 2 for $3. Now they're 2 for $5 because it is bigger. Like, literally, I could go in there. This right here, this could make like 10 of them now that I do for lip balm. This right here was nothing. And I was charging 2 for $3, and people were eating it up because they're so cute. Like, they're really cute. And some of them have like the part right here so you can actually have the pouch. So you know how you push it up and stuff. Not all of them did. I was really upset because when I customizedly ordered these, I stressed that I wanted both ends to come off so it could have that fullness, because you get that little 2 inch where you can make it, that could be more like the ball, and that's more like more access, and you kind of push it up instead of like just digging into it, putting it on your lips. But those ones are like that, you gotta dig into it, put them on your lips, but they're bigger, much bigger. And then I do glitter gels, which are really good. Which I wore some on my eyes the other day, and I wear my glitter gels a lot, especially when I do like bright colors like lime green, yellows, and stuff like that. But I can do almost any color of the rainbow for that. But like I said, of this month, because we're going into March, is more holographic glitters and about edible glitters. I'm working on doing a concealer as well, but I haven't got that quite yet. I'm working on it though. My next goal is gonna be foundation, and I know I'm gonna have a lot of hate with that. But I do palettes. I'm working on I don't know how it's gonna go. It's a big shamrock with 11 colors of eyeshadow, and it's glitter. The eyeshadow is based on green, pink. There's a little bit of red, a little bit of silver and stuff, but it's a glittery palette with a whole bunch of different colors and stuff, but it's basically on a shamrock with hats. The hats are all around. Actually, I can show you a prototype, but I don't got the shadows in it just yet, and I don't know what I'm gonna charge for it just yet, because I don't know how much it's gonna cost to ship it. Not that it's extra heavy, but it's big, it's bulky. Let me show you. I'll show you that too. And that's right here, hanging up in my living room. How cool, how convenient. I'll be right back. I normally have it on the table, but we were doing other things. I'm trying to get my daughter not to mess with everything, so it's been a work in progress, honestly. And I'm still trying to figure out if I want to put a hole through it and have it the shamrock color stay in with it, or if I want to just so it's like this. This is how it looks. And then what happens is the shadows go here, 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 here. I did the nice little, you see like little green around it, you see like little gold around it. I did all that. The hats, I did that as well. Everything is bought individually. I cannot draw a lake, and this is the palette of a lifetime that I've wanted. Then like where all the hearts are right here, there'll be shadow here too. That's the way I kind of want it, but it's gonna be kind of hard. Like people that are artists and stuff that want to show like their shadow, because like if I find a way, which I think I'm going to, I think I'm just gonna drill in. That's the cool thing about being a construction worker too, because you can do like all your constructing of your work. But I think I'm gonna drill in these and like literally have it set inside the hats, and like the ones that are here, they can literally sit inside of the little round areas too. I'm very creative, I'm very crafty, I'm a lot of things that I just never put on Facebook and stuff, because it's just something about failure. Nobody wants to fail, everyone wants to succeed, and when you put yourself out there, you kind of put yourself out there, like you're like, here I am, take me. But when God speaks to you and tells you this is your time to shine, you gotta do what you gotta do. There ain't no time to falter. You done worked so hard in your life. There ain't nothing to do but to show. Like, I do these cups, but I don't do this brand anymore. I do these. I do candles. I have a candle kit, too. I have 2 people left for my kits. Well, setting up for my candle kits. What that is candles. They're decorated. They're sprayed. Like, they're glitterized. They have beautiful candles that go with them. It's either lavender and lemon or apple and cinnamon. Those are like my favorite flavors. I'm working on this one scent right now. It smells amazing. It's some type of oil. Oh yeah, I'll be doing oil soon too. But I'm working on that. That's been a work in progress. And it's not even like the crazy thing. It's not the oil. It's not the oils. It's the containers. Because I have to make sure that they're sealed well enough to ship. And when they ship, they don't dump at all. You know, we've tested 2 sets out so far. One was successful, and the other two, well, 3 so far, and the other 2 weren't so successful. So that we're just trying to figure out a way to, and we, you know, we did. We like bubble wrapped it. We sealed it. We even taped around it. So just we got one more little kink to take care of that. And once we know the shipping can make it, then we'll be booming with doing oils too. And I don't know what the price is going to be because I think it's just going to depend on the oil, you know, the type of oil. But the type of oil that we're doing is like burning oil, oil that you put on your body and in your yeah, it's work in process. It is. Oil that you can put around your house. So it'll be everything. Like you can put it on your body, you can put it in your candles, and you can also have it around your house. Like, you know, literally burn it in a pot if you wanted to with like the little, or those little cute little, what are they, flowers looking things, potpourri looking things. Can't wait for the oils, right? I love oils too. I do. I'm an oil person. It's so crazy because I had a contract in New York, moved to Florida and lost it. Like, I don't know. I like lost touch of everything. Yeah, I love oils. They smell amazing. I do. I love me some oil. And I swear it makes like the whole house smell good. You smell amazing. Remember, I used to walk in the stores and they were like, oh my goodness, where is that smell coming from? I'm like, oh, that would be me. But it's like weird because people ask you what it is. And I was like, don't judge me. It's called Lick Me All Over. Like, literally, you know, that's the name of the stuff. Used to get all that stuff from the city and stuff. But then I helped make this Jamaican. It was Jamaican something. Oh, it was Jamaican Paradise. The lady passed on now, but I helped her make it, and it, like, girl, it's like a tropical Jamaican. It's like if you ever been, not to Jamaica, but you ever been around somebody that came from Jamaica, you know, that like that really good tropical, real good smell, and then it's got that hint of coconut with it, and it just like hit your taste buds along with your senses and be like, oh my god, it's driving you wild of that smell. You can't get enough of it. Yeah, that's what I plan on adding to the addition of the oils too. And then there's another one. It's like a real good aromatherapy type one. I want to say it's kind of like lavender and lemon with like a hint of like a tropical seasoning type, like a tropical, maybe even like a little bit of coconut, maybe like a little spicier than coconut, whatever. But it smells amazing. It's kind of hard to distinguish the smells. It's kind of like sometimes when you get really really good lippies and you put it on, you're like, this smells good. It's not quite vanilla. It's something else. Like maybe like more like a jasmine or something. But it's something. But you can't put your like your mindset like of what exactly it is. Like I'm a person that broke down every type of makeup I've ever used, every type of makeup I've ever, like there's times I've used a Morphe palette and only used once or twice. Let me tell you why. Because I broke it down in the first day. Broke it down to its needs, to every article, every part that they used in it, everything. I wasn't impressed, you know. Same thing with lots of makeup I've done. I've researched everything before I came out in here to really really shine. I had done my homework, yo. I really did hard body done my homework. And that's when I was like, you know, I've invested all this work, invested all this time. I constantly kept hearing people like, oh, you've been doing makeup for 20 some years, you don't got nothing to show for it. I got plenty to show for it. You guys just don't know about it. It's so weird when things went up in flames with me and my so-called not friend anymore. But she was just like, I didn't know she could do all that. You didn't ask either. You know? You didn't ask either. That's like sometimes people, it's like there's a two-way street and not everybody's going to come out and tell you everything. You know? I can tell you everything because save some secrets to myself. This is one of them. Isn't that pretty? This is one of them to the St. Patrick's Shamrock palette. But I'm really up in the air with it right now. Like, there's a couple things that, like, you know, we always got to make sure shipping makes it. Honestly, with everything we do, we have to make sure it makes it through shipping. Like, we bubble wrap things to the core, making sure that it makes it, like, and that's my biggest thing. I get a hold of anybody that I've sent shipments to, like, how was your shipment? How did your stuff go? Did anything get ruined? You know, I want to know all of it so I can tell them because, you know, we have a coverage. We have a cap on how much money, you know, it's the worth of it. And the company, honestly, postal office have to pay that money back or, you know, recover that stuff. So we be wanting to know. Like the eyelashes, we're not too worried. We know they're good. You know, they're durable. All you're doing is you put, honestly, come on, why we put our sleeves on it. We put it into, like a littler ones went into like another sleeve inside of that sleeve. But the bigger ones, we would just take them and put them right in there. Like there's bubble wrap literally in the packaging. Slide it into the packaging, send you a thank you card, seal that up, and ship it off. And we know it's going to go good because why? They're lashes. They stay still. They don't go nowhere. The stuff that we had problems with shipping, not anymore, would have been, it's so weird because the glitter was the prime piece of the puzzle and the glitter was popping. Glitter shipped well. Like I said, inside there's a bubble wrap and everything around the whole envelope. So glitter was never any problem. Glitter gel was never any problem. The only problem I thought I was gonna have with the lip balms was if they popped open or something. But now that I do it in that one, all I do is seal it down with tape, and it goes like I said, bubble wrap, seal the deal, make sure it doesn't shake. And I actually keep them in the fridge the whole time. Sometimes I even throw them in the freezer for a little bit because I know it takes 2 days to ship to you. Take no time at all, you know. That's why I do say, like in the other lives when I was on Facebook, that I didn't want to talk about business on lives because there's like a lot of things that you just don't want to talk about. And now that I've come out with like, yeah, I make makeup and stuff like that, you know, I get a lot of ridicule, a lot of hate, a lot of drama comes with all that territory. But you gotta take the good, the bad, and the ugly and just do what you do, because don't let nobody stop you from what you're gonna do. Because that's like saying someone's going to hold back from your potential of going to college and graduating college. I did that with 9 kids and the 10th one on the way. So if I can do that, I can do anything. You know what I'm saying? And I got my associate's degree on 6 different certifications. So if I can do all that with a house full of children, I can do anything that I set my mind to do. I just never wanted to fail. I like never wanted to not succeed. And, you know, sometimes you can be your worst enemy, and I'm gonna be real. At one point in time, I was my worst enemy. I really was. So, with that said, I just got it together, you know. And I still rock out at 5 and below for lots of my products, even though I still make products. I liked a lot of their stuff. I like the way their material goes on. I like the way, I just like the way that they make their stuff. I like the way that their cases are. I like so much stuff about them, you know. But I want my stuff to be different. I want mine to stand out among the crowd. I want mine to be something that wasn't discovered. And glittered eyelashes weren't discovered yet. They weren't made yet. They weren't done yet. So like publish them somewhere and then they're yours. So no more. The quickest place I could think of is Facebook. Everyone gets on Facebook. But when that girl was on there saying like I had bugs and all this other stuff, I was like, I just can't do it because it's gonna make me step out of character, and I can't do that when I have people overseeing me and stuff like that. And not to mention, I've grown, you know, each show I've grown and I've learned to be humble. And sometimes when you're humble, people get a little more louder because they know you ain't screaming back at them. Right? Yeah, I was like, I never gave up. I practiced, but when that night I did 9 pallets, I was up on my feet for 18 hours. That's when I knew my worth. I was like, you know what? Can't nobody take this away from me. Yeah, my health was dangerous because I was dehydrated. I forgot to drink anything. I forgot to eat anything because I was just driven. I was determined to get those pallets done. Well, the thing is, I got so many kits back to back, and I had to send them off. And you know, when we running a special 50% off, people about that life. You know, like, yeah, shoot, I'm gonna do that. You know, so. But the only type of payment I do take is PayPal. So if you don't have that account, you have to figure out a way. I do PayPal. I would tell you that sometimes I'll take payment in the mail. But we won't do check because we've had somebody's check bounce and we don't want to take that risk anymore because our account has to recover that money, you know. It's kind of hard. say, we know your check's not going to bounce, but we don't take that chance anymore. So our bank won't even allow us to accept checks anymore because of that scenario. Okay. I inboxed you the information, boo. I got you. But yeah, as soon as we receive your funds, we will be at the postal office. It's late that day. The very next morning, shipping off your stuff. We don't play no games, like seriously. It's like an exchange of hands. We get our funds, you get yours. We're very dependable. I love that part. Like, I might be the brains and the bronze and everything when it comes to the whole making of the makeup, doing of the makeup, slaying of the makeup. But my fiance is the trooper when it comes to shipping it, taking it out, taking it to places and stuff like that, getting it off to the postal office. He's a G. Does those labels and get them up out of there. Yes. So we're like a team. It's kind of funny somehow when people like come into your world, they make it seem like you and your other half are the problem. But when you really narrow it down, you realize that they're the problem because they cook together and because they do different things together. We do things because we're stronger in areas than the other person. Like, I'm real strong when it comes to mathematics, financially. I'm real strong when it comes to headstrong of knowing how much you can do with this, how much wiggle room we'll have with this, how much, money, how much time frame like that. Finances is always me. Breaking down everything's been always me. Cooking's been always me. Taking care of kids, it's been both of us. Stuff like that, him working outside the home, that's always been him. Like, I worked outside the home too, but he really preferred me to be home. When it got where I couldn't work anymore, of course I had to be home with the babies, so I was home with the kids. Stuff like that. So, when you see people and they make it look like their life is so easy and great, no life is easy and great. Everybody go through their struggles. They might fake theirs a little better than people, but everybody go through their struggles. But right now, I got some people throwing us under the bus because life is life. Everyone makes mistakes, and everyone has a moment of unclarity. Like, we had lost, and everyone deals with loss differently. His grandpa had passed away. We got in this massive, crazy fight. Didn't make no sense. Honestly, I believe we just got in it anyways because we couldn't control the situation that Grandpa was gone. We couldn't accept the situation that Grandpa was gone because he had just lost Grandpa, and we had just seen him a couple of days ago. And he literally just worked on a car a day before he passed away. So we couldn't phantom it. Like, together, we couldn't get our stuff together. And all we did was not get along. And then the outside source make it look like there's something wrong with the both of us. So then, you get thoughts in your head, like, and then he acted like he was going to go somewhere and stay. And I was like, you go somewhere and stay, you better stay there. And we're going to still be paying these bills over here. You pay over there. But that's where you're going to live from now on, that kind of crazy stuff. We just go through our moments every now and then. It was just then. I think there was just a lot going on. The devil was real close with both of us at that point in time. And it was just working through the both of us. But after everything was said and done, we had outside sources that was there peeping the whole thing. People put their own little interpretation, add their own little spin to the story, and that's how it went. Then I never realized this friend of mine was going to be so nasty after we weren't friends like that no more, and go around telling people me and my fiance's personal business. And I never, ever, even when I'm not friends with somebody, I never, ever go be nasty with it and tell anything that I've ever heard from them. And to this day, I never said anything bad about them either. Or their relationship, or what they go through, or their little side arguments, or anything. So I felt some type of way. I like these lippies. I just play with them. Smoke and Mirrors got the bomb lippies. I don't care. I want to match them one day. Not that I think I'm going to be better than theirs, but I definitely want to match them one day. We're going to have a competition, see whose lippy comes out smoother and smelling the best. Because they have a good smell to it. I can't put the smell on it. I think it's got like a hint of vanilla and a hint of jasmine, like the color. Like that I was saying, this smells so good. I wish I could clone this, because I would make this out of an oil as well as a lippy. And that's the cool thing about lippies, because you boil them. You boil them. Boil them to a capacity. And get it to that nice little consistency that you want with the thickness, because it shows you like this is how thick it's gonna be, but then it cools down. But you cannot wait for it to be completely cool, because then it'll be back to that kind of like thicker form that you're not gonna get in no container. You have to get in a container before you get that stuff to be nice and cool and stuff. So yeah, I'm working with that too, like mad scientist for products. So it's really cool. There ain't nothing like doing your own, you know. It makes it really awesome. So now when people are asking me like, "Hey, you've been to makeup all this time. What you doing with your life? Making makeup?" They shut right up. I've had them shut right down, not say nothing else to me. Like, are you serious? Like, yeah. Like they get caught in their trap. I like to play with lippies though. I do. If you haven't noticed. And these are all by Smokes and Mirrors. Like I love Smoke and Mirrors so much. I literally have like every um metallic lippy set. I got their 3rd edition. And this is like the heightened that it will like say if I only have one color on. This would either make it like a goldish color or make it more like a pink color. It just depends on what color it's coming closer to when it comes to your lip liner and stuff like that. So this is more like a gold glistening color, if you can tell. Just like me and my friend did the Bratz thing, and I got us advertised to be on the Bratz page, so both of our looks for the Bratz is on the page. And I swear she thought she was like God's gift. Like she was a goddess. Like, you're not the only one on that page, boo boo. I'm there too, and the reason you did that look is because I asked you to, not because you wanted to. So I hate when people like do things and act like it was all them, and then say, "Oh well, you're not there. I got somebody that'll replace you." And then when they realize that person that they went to try to replace me with doesn't work out as well as they thought it was gonna, and they try to come back. Look at all this dirt that you left. You left a trail, a mess. You left a trail. You left a mess. There's no way that we're going to go back from that. You know, there's just no way. I don't know what I'm doing with lippies, but everything I do is a 2 for something. And I'm a reasonable person. And for me, I just don't like doing one. Because my thing is, there's always 2 lashes. There's always 2 eyebrows. You have 2 nostrils, parts of your nose. You have 2 parts that you work on your nose to contour and all that stuff. You know, you got 2 parts of your lips, 2 parts of your cheek. So why not just do 2 for the price of 1? You know what I mean? But she had like really, I don't understand how when your friend is like so successful with selling their products that they're selling, and you're not doing anything but amping them up, putting them out there, promoting them more than they're promoting themselves. Then they turn around and turn on you when you finally get successful and you get yourself out there with your products and stuff. It's like, I don't understand like where the shade come from, because you wasn't doing nothing but show love. And then once you start concentrating on yours and yours hit the ground, you start doing things that are like, I thought you were trying to compare prices with me, and I don't even tell my prices. Like, are you serious right now? That you're running specials, half off, and stuff like that. You know, we only could do 1 set rate. That don't have nothing to do with me. For now, I do 5 and below, baby. 5 and below, I get 5 for $1. 5 for $5. 5 for $1. 5 for $5, but I do get coupons too. Sometimes I get 5 for $2.50. And they're like, don't express that. But because I live at 5 and below, I swear I do. I swear I do. I really do. And I love them. And these lippies right here are the metallic ones by Smokes and Mirrors. And girl, they're the best I've ever had. Like, I swear. And they smell so good. That's why you see me putting so many on. They smell so good. I love them. I be like, they do look. It's like that smell that you'd be like, oh my God, take me away. If only I had this smell in my home right now, I'd be like, oh yes. Yeah, that's 5 and below. All 5 and belows have it. You know, I found out that there's a couple states that don't have 5 and belows, and there's a couple states that don't have a Dollar Tree. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I met this guy the other day. Was at One Dixie, getting ready to go in the Dollar Tree because that's where I get my big old things, my containers. That like 2 of them for one man, 2 for 1 all day. I bought like 4 or 5 of them, but I went in there to get like 8 or 9 of them, and he had up like 4 or 5 of them, and I only could get like 1. He was like, "You were looking for these?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "It's okay, don't worry about it. I'll come when they get their next shipment." The lady calls me and lets me know when they get in. She was like, "You sure? You sure?" This man was so excited because he can, in his country, he can get 2 things and it'd be like $14. He literally got 14 things. It was like 14 something. He was like so ecstatic because I was like, oh my goodness, okay. So we don't have stores like that, you know, where he lives and stuff. So I was like, wow. He was very excited. So I was like, okay, really, that's what's up. Girl, get there. I don't know where you live, but get there. If you live around there, go. For real. Five Below's where it is. Yes, it's huge. Yes. Mm-hmm. Five Below's everything. I love that store. I swear to God, I do. Long time I didn't even need PRs and nothing because I would just stop my butt off at Five Below's. Like this is where this palette came from. Except for I hypen it a little bit. Like I add a little extra coloring to it. But for the most part, everything like that was in it, that didn't go to it. But anyways, there's a bigger lippy that goes in it somewhere. I had it not too long ago. And it goes in here. But this is their palette right here off the rip. I just made the colors a little more eccentric. Like made them where they're a little bit darker. They used to be like a little more faded, or like this used to be a little more faint. The yellow used to be a little more. So was like tomorrow I think what I'm going to do is go in and wipe them down. And I'm going to glitterify them. I like to switch up their product too. I like to switch it up because I'm in love with glitter, yo. So I'm gonna glitterify them tomorrow. But that's what I'll be doing on the live to show them how you can switch up palettes that you get. And it's called Exposed. I've had every edition of Exposed. I love Exposed from them. Because it's a lip and the eyes. Can you see that? Lip and eyeshadow. And not to mention, I love the way that the palette made. And of course, it's $5. But it was like $3.50 for me because of my discounts. It comes with a top whippy, which I took out sometime today. Hold on. I know I got some. Can't be too far. I'm like, wait, it can't be too far. Because I know there's only 10 of these. Because I got every edition and I had back in the days editions, but I like used them all. And I wish I would have kept the containers because I'm really good about keeping containers, but this time I was like, no, I don't want to keep the container. I'm just going to get rid of it. I wish I didn't get rid of it because, man, I would have been keeping it. So I don't know what I did with it, actually. I might have put it in my pocket. Like, I might have actually put it in my pocket because we went somewhere. And I remember having it in my hand before we left, so I probably put it in my pocket. I wouldn't doubt it. It's probably like in my pants pocket or something. Or it might be this right here. Hold on. I'm not sure. Nope, it's not this. It's got to be as long as that is. I know that. Nope, these are the 3 sets that come along. That's what I mean. It's pink, gold, and the other one's like a... Hold on. You see it? Oh, yeah, there you go. Pink, gold, and one's like a... It's up in between. It's like rose gold. So it can either go pink or it can either go gold. It just depends on how much... what way you put it on. I like that. I don't know what happened to it. But it's made like this. It's made like my lippy, actually. But it's not as big. It's a little bit skinnier. But it's made just like this. And it sits right in there. Oh, how I lost that thing. I probably took it with me, though. I'm sure I did take it with me. But yeah, I have like so many products. And then I sold for Avon. Years ago, I sold for Mary Kay. Then again, I sold again for Mary Kay. I wasn't really with selling the products because all that homework and remembering products that you don't even like. There's some products I never even used from their company. Like I like their deodorants and their talks, and I used to like a few of their like Night Magic perfumes and stuff. But for the most part, I like all their products, so I don't want to learn all their products, you know. So I kind of have a little attitude with certain things when it comes to Avon and Mary Kay and them. But like a lot of their things I did like, you know. Avon has a good deal, but they have what's called like they'll say, oh, there's no upfront fee. That's a lie. Like, because if by the 6th campaign you haven't bought nothing, and you bought stuff in your card when you first got with them, they'll literally take your money off your card and make you pay for a subscription of books that you're not even going to use because everything's online. I love their perfumes too, especially the one kind that was like Explanation years ago. I don't know how old you are, but if you know that you're somewhere in your 20s or 30s, because that's when that came out. But I loved that too. Like the Explanation you couldn't mess with. Like that was the greatest stuff ever. I love Elf products. They're really awesome. You see how like more relaxed this is? Kind of like you're doing your own thing. Almost like I'm at your TV screen and we're just conversating back and forth. It's more at home, you know. I feel Facebook has you more uptight. And there just be some people on your page that want to rush you. Like, come on, when are you going to get to your eyes? Come on, when are you going to get to your Facebook? Come on, when are you going to do this? Like, yo, girl, you can go out and come back and catch the replay. How about that? Okay, yes. I like that Hawaiian type sauce too. I forgot about that. That's why I really like tropical in Jamaican, because it just reminds me of all types of Hawaiian type things. Tropical just sets it off. Like, I don't care. Anything with like the coconutty smell is everything to me. Or good fragrance to it, bottom line. I gotta make sure Athena got her stuff too. I sent candles for Athena Marie so I can become her vendor for be her PR for her candles. Hope I got that gig. It'll be good. Good for exposure, good for, you know. Just hope her shipping came out well. It's the only thing I can think of. Oh yeah, I use that all the time. See, I see, yes, that's my stuff. My Josh's Grams get it for me every freaking year from Avon. Yes, she gets me the perfume part of it. She gets me the talk part of it, and she gets me the freaking, you know, the talks like baby, like powder. And she turns around and she gets me the deodorant. Yes, I love that stuff. I couldn't think of it for a minute. I was still thinking on it, but I couldn't think of the name of it. Yes, and then she got me the one, wasn't last year, year before last, but I just ran out this year. It was like diamonds all around it, the white diamonds. She gets me white diamonds too. Love it all. And I love lighting on YouTube too. I'm 40, so not that bad. Don't your kids make you sound like you're mad old though? Like what's it called? Stone Age. Gabba dabba dabba doo. Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. Like, we're old, but we're not that old. Come on now. Like, we're older. But we've never driven a car with our feet, like, you know, under the car before. We never had to do that. There you go. That's what's up. Okay, thank you. I'm sure you definitely do too. I didn't even think you were in your 40s. I thought you were like maybe 20 something, 30. So that's awesome. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. I know people used to be like, you make yourself age early because if you sleep in your makeup and stuff. Well, why do they make makeup that's 24 hours? You know, that's like always my question. Like, come on. I don't think so, though. I don't believe it. That's not my perspective of it. I believe people that smoke cigarettes and drink, and like not drinkers, like just occasional drinkers, or people just have a beer or wine after long days of work. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like people that are like alkies that will give a kidney to have another drink of beer and be so drunk and can what don't even know what the next day of the week is. That's what I'm talking about. They like age their stuff quickly. And cigarettes. I'm not talking about someone that smokes like one or two a day, or three or four a day, you know, cutting herself down and stuff. Trying to quit or trying to slow their roll. No, I'm talking about those that chief down a whole pack or two of cigarettes and they just chimney smokers. Now they're the ones that should be risking their health. They seem to be risking their health. And then it seems like they don't care. Like we around these people, and you know, we with the kids and stuff. Neither one of us smoke. We vape, but we don't smoke. So like, all we did was ask if they could just like move a little bit away from the door, you know, so our babies didn't get the wind, had to smell like that nasty cigarette smoke and stuff. Like, we get as close to the door as we can, finish up our cigarettes. Like, have everybody walk around and smell like a damn ashtray just because you want to get those last couple hits of your cigarette. It's just so rude. So I was like, we'll just wait for those jackasses to go in, and I'll spray the area, and then we'll give it a few minutes, and then we'll walk through. So my kids don't walk through a puff or a cloud of fucking smoke. Like, really? I understand you guys smoke or whatever, but you ain't gotta have it all exposed to everybody else, because not everybody smokes. So people don't do that. That's so weird too, because I was like, I used to smoke before, like cigarettes. I used to smoke like maybe 3 or 4 cigarettes a day, you know, because I worked a lot. And that was your break. If you were smoking, you got a smoke break. I remember one time I started smoking just so I could get a smoke break, because if I didn't smoke, I wouldn't get my break. Like, you don't need a break. It's not like you smoke or anything. But I still could get a break. Just playing a game on my cell phone. You should still give my break. Nope, they wouldn't give me breaks unless you had a smoke break. So guess what? Guess who started smoking? I sure did. When I realized I was giving more of my cigarettes away than I was smoking, guess who quit? Real quick. But I still started smoking because I'd be like, yo, give me a cigarette or something. You know, just blow your smoke my way. Let's just make it look good. My cousin Anthony used to laugh at me all the time. You're so crazy. But you know, I want a break too. Yeah. That as well. So you gotta love life, you know? Love, 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 love. I love it. I love it, I love it, I do. I just can't believe I got sick so quick. Like, everything just pumped it down, like, just like that. Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm like, damn. But I didn't really do anything. That's the whole thing. Like, I didn't really do anything except for, okay, I forgot to get some drinks in my system. I did that. And I just threw myself into work and, like, doing what I do. It didn't feel like work to me either. I felt like I was getting so much accomplished. Yeah, I did do like 9 pellets, which was crazy. In one day. I'm gonna just darken this up a little bit more. I really feel like that red's not popping like it should. Oh my god. Liquid shadows are the bomb. You hear me? Liquid shadows are the bomb. Use them faster though, because I do lots of lives. So like I use them real quick. But man, they are the bomb. They're everything. Isn't that better? See, I made it darker even tonight. See the difference in the first thing, and then now look at it now, because I darkened it up. It doesn't take long to darken it up. You just take the powder out, you know? Now isn't that so much darker than the color I showed you before? The same color, but it's like you dig into it where I went into there, build it up. It's way darker. Wait, full tint. That's all I ever wanted to do is make colors pop, you know? That's all I like to do is make colors pop. More vibrant. And the cool thing about my shadows too is like you don't have to do all that blending either. Blends in nice and beautifully. Without harsh lines and all that stuff. So then, how you work with this over I'm gonna do this quick base. Go back and then do those colors again. But I don't want to really bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out, bring it out. Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. So how are you tonight? I've been having to take breaks in between my lives, so if you're like, oh, you don't be on like you used to be, that's why. It's doctor's orders. I just gotta get some ice so I can get some drink. I was told if I waited longer than 3 hours to get a drink, I'd end up back in the hospital, and God knows I don't want no more hospital visits. That's good. Now, do you do lives or anything? If you follow me, I can always follow you. Yeah, like, I like to see people do lives that watch my lives, because I'd be like, okay. This is the Revolution. Normally, you don't catch me saying I used a product that's like $9 and $10 a pop, but I do. Actually, I got a sale. I got it when I did some gift orders for people and ended up having to get some stuff for a giveaway from them. So therefore, when I came back, I had enough coupon or enough credit where I got the goodie price and they had a sale going on. So I actually got it for $5 when they were selling them for $9. So no matter where I go, I get deals. I'm not going to just pick out retribution prices. So when they first told me it was like $9, I was like, oh, it's a little steep for one container. So I was just like, wait, you know. So then we came in again. She was like, did you hear about the seller or something? Because, you know, we were looking for these products let's say a week or so ago, and they were on sale, but they're on sale this week. So I was like, oh, okay. Don't you know, I tested it up and got what I needed. Like, yes, I did. I really can't talk this process. Louise over here snoring, boy. I mean, she's snoring. She's calling the hogs over here. Really? Yes. Sometimes I feel like it can just be that good. Well, I come from a time where, back when 90s, before concealer was like really popping like that. I remember when I used to have to change a couple looks. The heck? Nice. Yeah, I noticed that. Start my living. Actually, frozen. My phone is completely frozen. And that's too fun. Hold on a second. My phone is